thought we've been hitting the ball even before that game pretty well. I mean, especially like a guy like Carlos, like, I mean, he's been smoking the ball. And, you know, sometimes you get the results, sometimes you don't. But yesterday, obviously, it's just a confidence boost because everybody's feeling good, everybody's getting hits, everybody's driving the ball, and it's like, you know, you come in today and it's like, we're going to win again because you just have that momentum, and, you know, the other teams, it's just how momentum goes and how baseball is.
Joining us now from Target Field, Twins beat writer for The Athletic, Dan Hayes. And Dan, I guess all you got to do is boo Carlos Correa and everything is cured for this team.
It's been all uphill since that point. It was pretty ugly on Tuesday night. You can understand fan frustration. Carlos was great about it, actually. He said, "I'd boo me too," and he brought up the money and understands there's a little bit of responsibility that comes with that big paycheck. But, man, he's been electric ever since. He had 2 more hits early Sunday, and, you know, I think he was 7 for 18 at that point since Tuesday. It's a pretty good run. We're going to see a lot more of Carlos Correa coming around, and, man, the bats have sure kind of lit up this weekend, and it's been nice after a rough start to that homestand.
All right, so what was going on with Correa before he snapped out of it? What did you see in his at-bats? Where was he missing? And what turned it around? Do you really think that was that moment that, you know, he's like, okay, you know, everybody's kind of seeing this. We can't hide this anymore.
And you saw it the last couple of weeks where he was hitting the ball hard. That White Sox series, he had a home run robbed. He had another ball that was hit like 104 right at the second baseman's feet. You know, a one hopper turned into a double play. I think there's a little bit of combination of him being bad at the start, some seriously bad luck once he started getting going, and then, you know, just it all just kind of added up. And I know that he's been frustrated by it, but he's really confident and really good at staying on, not really getting too down on himself. He's dealt with this before. Going through it last year in a contract year, that average being as bad as it was. I think that's something to build off of, and I don't know that a guy who's had as much postseason success as he has had really needs a lot to build on, but you know, for him to be as terrible as he was in April and overhaul his swing entirely mid-season, it shows what he can do and how quickly he can turn things around.
Speaking of people that can turn it around, it's Byron Buxton, and he right now got a hit today. Hopefully this is a corner for him. But how do you think this has gone, him being the everyday DH for him?
Yeah, look, I think him being in the lineup every day is really key. It's just something they need. They thrive off his energy. He's so electric for them. He means more by being in the lineup. And, of course, you want the two-way value because we know how amazing he can be as a center fielder defensively. But it's never really worked. Since 2017, he has not played 100 games. His highest games played was 92 last year. Got hurt, ended the season. It was some of it base running, some of it was in center field. And he talked about it, just the tweaks, that how he could be feeling good last year at one point and then tweak something and it set him back 3 days. He hasn't had that so far. It's total load reduction for him. You're not running out in the field. You're not doing all the things you would do during batting practice to get ready for the outfield. There's just so much less that they're asking of him physically right now, and they're benefiting from him being in the lineup. Could the offense be better than it has been? Yeah, the last until that single, he was 0 for 26. But what's been an interesting wrinkle this year is he's not chasing nearly as much. During that 0 for 26, he walked 6 times. He only struck out 6 times. He's putting the ball in play a lot. He feels confident about where he is, and I think them having him in the lineup means more. You know, you want to get there to that center field point, but you want Byron Buxton in the lineup until September, October.
Just about, you know, going back to that slump because it was just so pronounced. At one point, the Twins were the worst hitting team in baseball, down around 220, and guys like Gallo were going through it. And then so the other day, Baldelli puts Gallo as his leadoff man, something he's never done in his major league career. What's happened around there to snap this team out of it the last 2 days?
I think they thought they were hitting the ball pretty well. Look, there's metrics that show it. The other night, that Friday night loss, they had a .313 expected batting average. They finished with 4 hits, somewhere around a 100 batting average, and you saw it. Christian Vasquez hit that liner that the pitcher caught. Carlos Correa hits a liner that if it's to the left, to the right at all, it's a base hit. It hits the mound and goes for a double play. There's just been some funky stuff. There's been also some bad at bats. There's no question. It's a little bit of a combo of the two things. David Popkins likes to say it's hockey weather town. We still haven't seen a good summer. You can see it here a little bit that the ball isn't going to center field. You know, like it's traveling well to left, it's traveling well to right, but it's died to center field quite a bit. And I think they're just waiting. They're biding their time. I think they're very confident in the group that they have. You know, Joey Gallo, that was a great move because they knew Rocco Baldelli made a comment yesterday. He was like, we think it's just going to scramble his head just a little bit to put him in that leadoff spot and get him wound up. And, you know, he goes out and has a great day. Hits that monster home run that's still in orbit. And, you know, it's been a good move. And they've been on fire with their bats since.
All right, one last bad hitting stat to get to. Bases loaded. The Twins are, I still believe, the worst with bases loaded. What are you seeing there? Is it, again, just bad luck, or is there bad at-bats or bad approaches you're seeing as well?
Yeah, it's really hard to pinpoint on that because, look, today it happened again. Kyle Farmer came up, and there were 2 walks right in front of him. He swung at the first pitch from Marcus Stroman, and he flew out. And, you know, when you have a team whose bases loaded struggles are as pronounced as the Twins have been, it's hard to get past that, but then you look where the pitch was, and it was so fat, and you know he just missed it. The execution wasn't there, but it was a good pitch selection. It was an off-speed pitch, kind of hanging in the middle, and he just missed it. And things will even out, maybe not to the extent the Twins would like, but they're not going to be this miserable with the bases loaded all year. I think that they can turn it around to be at least a functional team and get things going the right direction.
Where is this Twins team at?
Look, I really like what the group has to offer. Some of it's dependent on guys who have had injury histories. Byron Buxton, Alex Kirilloff. Where are the Twins going to be? Look, Kirilloff's been here for 9 days now, and we can already see the impact he's having. He has such great bat-to-ball skills. He really is a big difference maker, potentially for a lineup like this. Gallo is definitely a guy that, when he's like your 3rd or 4th or 5th best option, that's a pretty good offense. And I think that there is a lot of potential more for this group. I think the offense has probably performed at 60% of what it's capable of. Maybe we're more like 70%. This is not going to be a bottom of the barrel offense. They do miss Louis Arise, there's no question, but at the same time I think that they are probably at least middle of the pack or better on the offensive side, and with the pitching and defense they play, this team should be more than enough for this to be a very good team.
I have to ask this for Twins fans, Dan. Can this team not win a playoff series? Can they just win a playoff game?
Yeah, I think so. I've thought, look, I didn't know the pitching was going to be this good. I honestly thought it was going to be a decent staff, and then Joe Ryan got much better with those off-season additions from Driveline. You know, you see Bailey Ober's velocity up, and his off-speed's a little bit better because of his trip to Tread out in Carolina. You throw in the fact that Sonny Gray's healthy, and Pablo Lopez has been even better. Pablo Lopez apparently lost weight. I don't know where that's possible. I'm looking at, you know, I see him. It doesn't seem like it could be a thing. Apparently lost 20 pounds. It's added velocity. You added the slider or sweeper in the offseason. When you look at those guys, there's a winning pitcher for a game. And when we look at the 18-game losing streak, the Twins were like heavy underdogs in the playoffs 13 of those 18 times. They have just needed one guy to step up and pitch them through it. I think the way Rocco's managed the arms has been indicative of knowing he has a strong starting staff. It's the kind of thing that gets you a win in the playoffs.
All right. How's your fielding? Has it improved since they've given you the giant glove?
Man, you know what? Since the giant glove, actually, since Bremer gave me the giant glove the other day, 3 writers around me have had major spills. So I think that just the universe in that section of the press box right now, there's like a magnetism there. I don't know what's going on. It's clearly not my fault I dropped the foul ball. But,
correct. I agree.
It's been a wild couple weeks.
It's been fun, though. And when you get one, boy, they better have 6 different angles
I'm going to
of it.
spike it. I'm going to spike it. I'm going to go have him sign it. It's going to be fun.
All right. Dan Hayes of The Athletic, thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy California, and let's hope the Twins can keep this rolling.
All right. Thanks, Jim.